Right now on Brayden Shanks Reports, hurricane warnings for parts of Florida's Gulf Coast as the newly named tropical storm Debbie is making its way toward Florida. We have the latest track just coming into us coming up. And Trump telegraphing authoritarianism continues after these comments a few days ago.
It'll be fixed. It'll be fine. You won't have to vote anymore, my beautiful Christians.
Trump knows what he's doing, why this is an insidious rhetorical strategy, plus Simone Biles pulling off a stunning win of her 10th Olympic medal with a gold in vault. Her performance is a must-see show coming up at the end of the show. Hello everyone, I'm Brayden Shanks coming to you from Orlando tonight, and we're inside because we have breaking news. Tropical Storm Debbie has formed. From being a depression, which was a front that moved past Cuba overnight, and its impacts are aimed at the west coast of Florida. Federal forecasters say those impacts could be hurricane-like. Dennis Romero reports for us since Friday, the front developed from a potential tropical cyclone into a tropical depression, and it continues to draw strength from warm tropical water. Now, Tropical Storm Debbie was expected to continue moving north at 15 miles per hour and hug Florida's west coast. The storm is about 70 miles northwest of Havana, Cuba. Debbie is the fourth named storm of the hurricane season. Debbie comes with a hurricane warning and tropical storm warning for the state's west coast from the Suwannee River to the Ocklawaha River, the Hurricane Center said. A storm surge of 2 to 7 feet is possible in some areas, as well as up to 18 inches of rain. Now, I've got pictures up here of my perch, as I call it, where I'll be doing live reporting in Orlando, covering the impacts of these outer bands as they come into my area. All right, now to this. Zishan Alim writes for us, former President Donald Trump is once again using hard-to-pin-down language to telegraph authoritarian ideas. This time, we ought to be vigilant about how Trump knows exactly what he's doing in these situations and why it's such an insidious rhetorical strategy. Trump told a gathering of conservative Christians that if they got him into office, they wouldn't have to vote again. Quote, Christians, get out and vote, please, just this time, he pleaded at the Believers Summit in West Palm Beach, Florida. Quote, you won't have to do it anymore. You know what? 4 more years, it'll be fixed. It'll be fine. You won't have to vote anymore, my beautiful Christians, end quote. Coming from a man who sought to overturn election results and pledges to be a, quote, dictator for one day, end quote, Trump's comments raised eyebrows. A few days later, Fox News host Laura Ingram tried to gently coax Trump multiple times into stating that his Friday remarks did not mean that he had any intentions to try and stay in office forever. This turned out to be a struggle. Watch this.
You won't have to vote anymore. I won't need your vote. You can go back
so
to
you meant you don't have to vote for you because you have 4 years in office.
Look. Christians are known. You know who else doesn't vote? Gun owners don't vote.
Now, in a later exchange, Trump finally answered the question. Another attempt by Ingram to get a clear answer, quote, but will you leave office after 4 years? Trump responded almost under his breath, quote, of course. All right, coming up for us, highlights from the 2024 Paris Olympics. Simone Biles is winning another gold medal. Stay with us. You're watching Brayden Shanks Reports only on MSNBC. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Breaking news. Another quick update before we go on. Tropical Storm Debbie is expected to make landfall as a Category 1 hurricane. This 10 p.m. update comes out soon. Stay tuned. We'll have more coming up. All right, now to Simone Biles. Her Olympic medal collection has officially reached the double digits. The American star defeated Brazil's Rebecca Andrade once again in the vaults apparatus final on Saturday, winning the 3rd gold medal of the Paris Olympics. It's her 10th medal and 7th gold. Andrade won silver. American Jade Carey took bronze, redeeming a disappointing vault final in Tokyo where she tripped on the runway. Despite speculation about a potential retirement, Biles said after Saturday's competition that she has not ruled out LA 2028. Quote, never say never, Biles said, and quote, the next Olympics is at home, so just never know, but I am getting really old. So far, Biles' performance in Paris has more than lived up that redemption tour that promoted her return. Well, that's a wonderful cliffhanger for a story. Sorry for mispronouncing one name. Stay with us. In the coming days, I will be covering Orlando's impacts of Tropical Storm Debbie. I'll be here in the outer bands covering the impacts, so you're going to want to come back for that. I'm Brayden Shanks here in Orlando. Have a great night. See you later.